the reality. I'm standing in front of you. That's what you're speaking on. I'm translating for you. This is yet another case of one of my good friends. I mean, he is an advocate, okay? And this is his condition of daughter when she was born with leukoderma, vitiligo, in fact. And with water, it's almost now 9 months she's in water, it looks like. If I'm right, almost 9 months. You just see the progressive improvement in her condition. Okay, but this is a very rare case. In fact, I have seen people with vitiligo has not seen remarkable changes or anything. Probably some change, but very not significant. But in this case, it is very remarkable. One of the reasons could be the child is young, so she could actually manipulate or change genetic disorders, whatever it would have had. So these are some, I have so many to share, but for the time, I'm sharing only this for the benefit of others. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ambat. The quality of our sharing is very high, especially when you bring in some photographs to share. Thank you. Are you by any way related to the medical world?
No, I'm not. I'm an aerospace engineer by profession.
Oh, yeah. You're an aerospace engineer, but the way you share, it seems as if you got some medical background experience. It's wonderful. No. Let's give Mr. Ambat a big round of applause. Mr. Ambat, by the way, what is VITILIGO for the benefit of most of us?
The photograph. Come again, Shah. I didn't get your point.
And what's the meaning of VITILIGO? You know that photograph of the girl?
Yes. Vitiligo is a condition where your melanin cells are not able to produce, in fact, melanin pigment. So it's actually a problem where the skin is not able to produce. You have the skin texture or the color. So there's a pigment. So that pigment is not produced. It could be genetic disorder. It could be, it could be anything, but it's very difficult to identify the reason behind it. So here, most of the cases, you can apply some peripheral patch, an epiderm, you apply something and you try to manage, cover up the color. But internally, when some changes happens, actually it diminishes. It's very rare. And people use some treatment using minerals and all. I've seen people trying with mineral drops. But in most of the cases, not much of a difference. Of course, in some cases it happens. So scientifically, the metadata doesn't prove what can be the reason for it and how it can be 100% cured or recovered. But in our case, when they drank water, they found it's surprising to them, that, how come this change happens. So he was very happy to share those pictures. In fact, he shared those pictures with me last week, maybe around 10 days back. He was so excited. He said, I have a surprise for you. I asked him what. I thought he's going to give me some machine says. No, the machine says, I'm going to share one of the happiest moments of my life, that my daughter's recovery. And I had been keeping it so secret all these days to expose it one day so that the difference is appreciated. Because if you take photograph every day, you can't appreciate the difference. But when you take the photograph, probably 2 or 3 months of gap, then you can appreciate the difference. So that's how he photographed and exposed this to me. So I asked him, can I share with the others for the benefit of others? So he was very happy. He said, please do it. And that's the reason why I think every time I come online, I used to tell, if you don't share with people the benefit, you are doing a crime to the humanity.
Please, I remember you saying that before.
And share. Because I personally, I said, I work in a technology domain. In fact, I'm an aerospace engineer. I work on aeroplanes and satellites and industrial traveler spaces. But this is something very, very, very different. So I speak. So after started using Kankan, what I would say, I've actually shut off my brain. So I only speak from here. So I use this language of hurt right now. So I would encourage all of you to come on stage and just share, because you are going to change and make impact in somebody's life. So that's something great. I think that should be the way forward. Thank you.